This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with the acclaimed painter, the one and only Lorna Ritz. Hello, Lorna, how are you?
Claimed on my street.
Lorna, no, you are not. You are beyond acclaimed on your street in beautiful Amherst, Massachusetts, but you're incredible, and I want to get to it. Lorna, I want to know, where were you born and when did you first pick up a paintbrush and said, this is something I like?
My mother enrolled me in Worcester Art Museum classes when I was 6. She recognized in me my love of something. She was a concert pianist, and it took my whole life. I've been building upon ideas that keep unfolding and teaching me how to be a better person, because in painting, to not give up, it means you have to learn patience through a meditation. And I've learned how to listen to the paint.
What a beautiful way to put it. I mean, Lorna, your painting has taken you beyond just what my people call or consider painting. You know, I want you to talk a little bit about the landscape in which you paint.
So there are two landscapes. One is out there and one is within. And they merge in the abstract paintings, which are a whole other type of landscape. The space in the landscape from the mountains deals with sky, earth, gravity. You know that the mountain is behind the trees. You know that the sky is behind the mountains. You know that the roots of the trees dig deep in the earth. But in the abstract paintings, get rid of all of that familiarity and try to muster up the courage to create space that doesn't exist like that. But it's all about how the colors vibrate between each other and move back and back up again at the same time.
I love the immediacy, Lorna, that you add to each of your paintings. And again, I want to remind the audience to really capture the essence of your work. So please go to the links below. Lorna, you have an immediacy, a life or death stakes to your art that I can't really put my finger on. There seems to be an energetic vibration to it. Is that something that's subconscious or conscious for you when you're creating?
I'm not aware of that in words, but I feel it. And it's deep and it grows more all the time. I seem to be picking up momentum. And I'm older now, so a lot of people who I went to school with are resting now because they've worked hard all their lives, and now the momentum isn't there, but I'm going the other way.
I love it, Lorna. Well, listen, this has been a tough time for all humans, but especially artists. I'm curious to know how this time has activated your creativity during this time.
I've always taught to make a living, and I still teach, but not as much. I teach privately. I love teaching. But the pandemic made people afraid of each other. They wouldn't go near each other. In early December, I was in New York on a crowded subway, and there were signs everywhere saying, please socially distance. You can't in New York, but here you can. And so I spend more time, reclusive time, painting, drawing, writing, going for long sunset walks, taking yoga classes on Zoom instead of seeing my people. You know, there was no physical space all during the pandemic until now, but I still haven't gone. It's just more reclusive and more creative for me. I have my complete freedom now. And I'm moving in new directions that, excuse me, I never would have anticipated.
Well, I think what you're doing also, Lorna, is something that I've spoken with over 1,000 artists all over the world thus far over the past year, which is this whole notion of being still in looking within, and within that introspection, birthing a creative spirit that, gets to be ignited in a way that never was. And it seems like you've been doing that work on yourself as the vessel.
It's wonderful to talk with you because you understand. I believe I always did that, but I was too stressed to get it right. I got rid of all that pressure and just had the freedom to wait, to stand there and not move and look at the canvas until an idea showed up, and it always does. And once it does, I can follow it like a narrative, a story I'm telling that keeps unfolding from one painting to the next.
Well, I think that's beautiful, Lorna. Listen, I can speak with you all day. I want to let the audience know for more on the incredible Lorna Ritz. You can read more about her right below this video. Lorna, I love that you are a true artist in the sense that you paint in every aspect of whichever medium you are doing and creating. You have an amazing ability to storytell, but also a beautiful way of expressing the ebb and flow of emotion through the stillness. And I think it's something that's admirable in a world where we were used to going, and we were all forced as a collective to pause. You were able to take this time to not only pause, but look within to ignite this creative spirit that I think probably has been longing to explode in the way it is now, so I'm so excited for you.
It's just without the stress now, and it's a much happier way of being. And now I'll never go back to the stress or to the need to success in a painting. I don't care anymore. I know it's going to come. I have more faith now.
Amen. Amen, Lorna. Well, listen, I'm so excited you're coming on board this incredible new social media app for artists, but also I'm so excited that we are now connected.
Well, me too, you. I mean, I didn't realize you really looked at my work, and I know that you did now. And that makes me feel more connected.
God bless you, Lorna, of course.